Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube. My name is Nur Muhammad from Watch and I am back finally after 1 month of absence with another watch review. Okay, so before we start the review, I will do a quick wristwatch check. Today I am wearing my DW 5600, which is the very basic of the G-Shock and one of my most value for money, bang for buck watch ever. Okay, so I've done the review for this watch, so please go ahead and check out my video archives to see my review on this watch. Okay, so let's get to the watch itself. So let's see what's inside the packaging. Of course, as you can see here, this is not a Japan domestic model, so this is the international release model. So and of course, whenever you buy an international release model, you will have this standard black box. Okay, so let's see what's inside the box. So of course we have this. This is the model number 3410. So it's quite a thick manual, so I don't really bother to read it. And we have this G-Shock international warranty card and atomic timekeeping and what to do if your watch stops or does not operate normally. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so as you can see, let's go inside, and we have this standard G-Shock tin, which is it is I don't know, I've seen, if you are into G-Shock, you've seen hundreds of this before this. Okay, and of course we have the foam, the protective layer, blah blah blah, and of course the tag, the price tag. Okay, so this watch retails for about $300 US. I didn't get it with that price, of course, and the model number is GW9400, or commonly known as the G-Shock Rangeman. Right, so let's get the boxes out of the way and start with the review. Okay, so alright, so yes, the watch itself. This is kind of an evolution of a G-Shock level. Okay, so you start with the basic one. So you have a little bit of money, you save some of your cash, and you go for something a bit higher, and which is, in my case, is the GWM 5600. Okay, so this one has the atomic timekeeping, it has the negative display, and it has this random rob approved superb composite bracelet, which is super cool, super nice to wear, and it's very it's very tough. Okay, so but why did I jump into this master of G? Okay, so this Rangeman, it's really simple. First, of course, it has more function because it has this ABC, right? Altimeter, barometer, and also compass function. Okay, so which I thought I didn't use, but I use it anyway. So the first is, of course, the multifunction, and of course, second is, how cool is that, man? So one viewer in my Instagrams tell me that this looks like the mask of the Ant-Man. Okay, so especially this this big button. Okay, so that is the second reason. The third reason why I jump on this one is because when I bought this watch in Japan, it cost me about $160, $160 US. But for just $10 more, I get this one. So I think I've got a great deal on this watch. So I just I couldn't really resist it anymore. I just jump on it. Okay, so yeah, that is the main reason why I got this. Okay, so as usual in my review, I will talk about the least favorite part of the watch, which is of course the bracelet. Oh no, the rubber band. Okay, so nothing is really wrong about the rubber band. Of course, this material, the resin, is way much softer compared to this one. But of course, when I have a small wrist, about 6.75 inch wrist, so whenever I use this band, this part will stick like that. Okay, so it's quite a lot of extra for me. So yeah, it doesn't really look good. So, and when I slide this skipper up there, I know it's sometimes this one moves, so, and then I can see the extra band material, so which I don't really like. So that's the first reason why I didn't like the rubber band. The second reason is when I use this strap, the original strap, you can see, if we put it like so, you can see that if you view this from the top, you will have an extra about 1 or 1.5 millimeters, which makes the watch larger than it already is. Okay, so we will go for dimension later, but you can see here there is this extra metal which makes the watch look a lot larger on my wrist. So that is why after using this strap for about 1 week, you know what, I say, oh, what the heck, just swap it. I just put the Jason case G-Shock bracelet adapter, and you can see that it looks way much flush to the wrist. I will do a wrist check later with this watch, and you will see that it sits really nice on my wrist. So yeah, that is the main reason why I didn't use this strap anymore. Okay, so let's get to the watch. Okay, so of course we should do a dimension, right? So let's do some measurement check. Yeah, this is my simple super plastic caliper. This is my watch, so I don't really mind if I scratch it, but I do I kind of hate scratching my own watch. So yeah, let's just take the dimension out of the way. So this is 53.3 millimeters. The thickness is about 17.7, maybe 18. And from the most important lug to lug dimension is about 55. Okay, so yeah, that's huge. For me it's huge, but yeah, it's a G-Shock, so whatever. So let's go ahead and measure how heavy it is. It's not really that heavy though, so yeah, let's just put it like so. Okay, so on this rubber strap, this is about 105.8 gram. Okay, so I think it's the same if you use this one. Sorry, if you use this one. Okay, so it's about 100 grams. So it's not really that heavy. Okay, so let's turn that off. Okay, so let's talk about the watch itself. Of course, this is an ABC or altimeter, barometer, and compass featured watch. If you compare to this GW5610BC, which doesn't have those sensors, this one has. And initially, as I mentioned just now, I didn't really know whether I really need the those features. But when I used this in Japan for about 1 month, man, I'm really glad that I bought this watch, because you know what, I kind of start to use all those features. Okay, so quickly let's just go through the main features of this watch. So I think if you are into G-Shock, you have already seen tons of review of this Rangeman anyway. So we just quickly just go through. Yeah. Okay, so now it's showing the main time, which is my current time zone, which is in Malaysia. And you can see that we have quite a huge display of what it is, what time is it right now. Now it's 9 p.m. PS stands for power saving mode, and we have this snooze, alarm, and signal display, and also an LT. I'll show you what is later on. Sorry guys. Okay, so we have this December on the 30th, and we have the day. Okay, but if you want to know, when you push this button, you can see that there is a small bar like here, right? So it means it shows you what are the current weather is doing right now. So if it's going up, the weather is going to be good. If it is going down, the weather is going to be bad. Or you can say, if in case of Malaysia, it will be raining soon. Okay, so yeah. Okay, and another feature that we have on here, we have this Casio multiband 6, which synchronizes it to the atomic clock whenever I am in Japan, and another few countries, maybe in Europe, Japan, China, or in the States. All only on these 4 states. I think there are 6 towers all over the world, but unfortunately in Malaysia we don't have those towers. So yeah, if you are thinking of buying this watch and you want to sync it to the atomic clock, you need to go to Japan or any other countries that have those towers. Okay, so yeah, that sucks, but anyway, that's just how it is. Okay, so so we have this adjust button. We have this mode button. We have this reverse and forward button, and we have this sensor button. Okay, so let's just leave it on this timekeeping mode. Yeah. Okay, so let's just press 1. You can see. Oh, I should start with the first one. 1 click, 1 beep is for the. This one is for the how to say it, the altimeter. Okay, so you can see here that we are 57 meters above the sea level, which I am sure it is pretty accurate. Okay, and we press another one. You can hear that the beep has become twice, right? Just now it's one and this is twice. Okay, so now we are in compass mode, where I know that when I point it like so, we are at we are heading south, and when we change direction, this one will also change. Okay, so which is really cool for me, especially when I want to search for the Qiblat direction. Qiblah mean the direction that we Muslims pray, which is towards Mecca. Okay, so this feature is really useful. Okay, so we press again. You can hear that there are 3 beeps, right? So here again, this one displays the the weather condition right now, and the temperature, which is 32.4, because I've just now I've put it on my wrist, so it's not really that accurate. You have to leave it outside here like so, if in maybe 10 or 20 minutes, so it will read the actual temperature. So this one is not really that accurate because I've used it just now. Okay, so this is 29.7 is in the, I think it's the pressure reading. I don't really know how to use this one, to be honest with you, but yeah. Okay, so this is the sensor button. Okay, so press this one and we'll go back to the timekeeping mode. Okay, so the next button that is really useful is, I know what, we'll do that later. We'll do that the last one. Okay, so we just quickly go through the mode button. The next mode is the wall time. Okay, so you can see that the wall time is in Tokyo, right? So you can see that the TYO stands for Tokyo, and when you press either the reverse or the forward button, let's say we just press reverse, SEL stands for Seoul. Yeah. Okay, so I love this one because whenever I use the wall time function on this one, I have no idea what is the actual name of the city itself. But when I use this one, okay, so let's just show you what I mean by that, right? So okay, I know that this is in Singapore, but yeah, let's just quickly go through. Oh, sorry, I think it's this one. I know that it's Hong Kong. I have no idea what is this BJS. Okay, so but this one, yes, quickly Tokyo. You can see that it informs us what are the actual city names, so which is really cool. Okay, so that is the biggest difference that I love in comparison to this 5610. And you can see also whenever we are the main display is displaying the wall time, it will be displaying the actual time or the main time is in this second window, which is really cool. Okay, so next button. Okay, yes, this one is a stopwatch feature. We can just start it like so, stop it and reset. Okay, contrary to this one or this one, you have to push this button to reset, but this one you have to push this button to reset, so it's much easier to use. Okay, so next button is the timer mode. Okay, so I've set it to 30 minutes, so just press this button to start, and as usual reset like so. That's it, very simple. Okay, so the next one, this is the alarm feature. So we have alarm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth one is the snooze, which is I've set it to 6 a.m. in the morning, and of course signal is the beep sound that you've heard just now. Okay, whenever it changes hours, okay, and yeah, it's very useful. Okay, and this is the one of the features that is not available on this watch, which is the sunset and sunrise time. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can focus, like, yeah, you can see here that it's written here sunrise and also sunset time. Okay, the problem with this is that when I set this watch, I use the Singapore time zone. We don't have Malaysia time zone in the setting. So when I set it to Singapore, this sunset is actually a Singapore sunset time. If I want to set it to Malaysia time, I have to key in the the latitude and longitude, which I don't really bother to check, so you know, it's not really that accurate. So in order for you to get an accurate time for sunset and sunrise, you have to set the watch longitude and what's the other one, you know, the exact location that we are, so that you know, so that you can get an accurate time. So I don't really bother to measure it, so yeah, that is why it is displaying the sunset and the sunrise time for Singapore. Okay, so yeah, next one, we have this recall button. So if let's say you want to record an important date, so maybe you have a accident, so you want to record what time is the actual accident happened. It's just yeah, this like, oh sorry, so you just press this button and it will record the actual accident time. Okay, so it's, which is really cool. So yes, you can see recall, yeah, no, oh it's the other one. Oops, sorry, this, okay, so this is my second recall. Third recall, I think it's this one, yeah, this one. Okay, so this is the third recall. Okay, and let's go through the next feature, which is the RC, which means received. Okay, as you can see here, the last time the watch received a signal from this from the atomic clock tower is on the 10th of December. Okay, so I had a problem when I went to Tokyo. My apartment window is too thick, it can't receive the signal, so that sucks. Okay, so anyway, this is the date when it received the signal. Okay, so yep, let's just return it to the date mode, and the most important button of them all is this one. So let's to demonstrate that, let's just quickly turn off the light so that you guys can see what I mean by that. Like so. Okay, so yes, you push the center button and boom. How cool is that, man? You can see that there is a LT button and there's no more LT button, right? So I just push it about 5 seconds and we have this LT button. So what is this LT button? So no, LT indicator. So this is what I meant. So you just tilt the watch towards you and boom, you can see that it lights by itself. So this is the auto EL function, which I really like. I really love on G-Shock that I own. Okay, so yeah, right, next one. Oh, sorry, you should do a comparison then. Yeah, you know what? I'll do a comparison later when I have more time. For as of now, yep. Let's just, you know. So, okay, let's do a quick wristwatch check with this one. Right. Okay, yes. How cool is that? Okay, you can see what I mean. What I meant by just now when I mentioned about the strap. So you can see that on my skinny 6.75 inch wrist, it looks flush when I'm using this adapter, you know. So yeah, it's kind of cool. It's not really that big in my opinion. Yeah, it's still big, but it's not really that big. If I use the strap, the original strap, you will have this bulk. So that is what I don't like. So, and then this adapter is you can see that this adapter is not really that same width as the lug, right? But I don't really mind it because it makes it looks it has a bit of tapering here, so you know, kind of I don't really mind it, but you know, some people might, but I don't really mind it. Okay, so you can see it looks really lovely on this Borealis natural rubber strap, you know. And when you are using this Jason case strap adapters, you can quickly change the look of the watch is just by, where the hell is my spring bar tool? Ah, come on, man. Okay, so okay guys, all right, okay, so I found it. Okay, so by using this Jason case strap adapter, so I can just poke the thing out from here like so, and poke another pin like so, and quickly put a NATO strap, for example this one. Okay, I think this will This not, I think I've worn this a few times on this Zulu strap or Zulu style NATO strap from, I think this one is from it's cheapestnadostraps.com. Okay, so boom, how cool is that? So you can see here that you can adjust, you can, you know, you're not stuck with this standard rubber strap, so you can put it on this super cool NATO Zulu strap, or if you are a bit adventurous, you can I featured also this sailcloth strap from Mr. Sailcloth, so you can just let's see how you can just put it like so. Let's see if I can pull this thing off. Okay, so I can just put it inside there. I think it's this one is at the bottom, right? So this is on the top, I think. Yep, this is on the top. So just put it like so. Okay, I think I'm wrong. Nope, it's the other way around. Sorry guys. Okay, sorry about that. So this video is taking a longer time than it should, but yeah, let's just put it like so, and like that. Make sure it's in. Just quickly search for the other spring bar pin. Just put it like that, and boom, you've got a super cool watch with a super cool strap. And I'll just give you a quick wrist check with this one, like that, and boom. We have a wow. I just love this combination. This G-Shock Rangeman, the Jason case adapter, and also my favorite strap from iwantastrap.com, which looks really cool. Okay, so let's, if you like this that is all for me tonight. I haven't done a video for quite a long time, so forgive me if I'm a bit rusty and if I'm a bit rushing, because it's already 10 p.m. Night, so 10 p.m. tonight, so it's already late, and I want to sleep. And if you guys enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you guys want to check out the Jason case adapter and also the I Want a Strap Mr. Sailcloth strap, please go ahead and see my review of these superb products that I've used in previous video. And you know what, I think G-Shock Rangeman, as a conclusion, right, as a conclusion, for me the G-Shock Rangeman is a great watch if you are traveling a lot like me. Okay, so if you don't really travel a lot, this will be enough. Okay, so for me, this is, for the price that I've paid, for about 160 bucks, this is a great watch. But if you are a traveler like me, 170 bucks gets you a whole lot more feature than this one. So yeah, for traveling, I choose this one. For just for casual use, and you know, you want and you want the comfort of this bracelet, you can't go wrong with this. But if you want to bang your watch or bang your G-Shock and you want to use it for for whatever reason, you need to use a rough and tumble, tough situation, yeah, this is enough for you. Okay, so anyway, that is your choice, and we as a consumer or a fan of G-Shock love to have options, right? So until next time, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you do so, please give me a thumbs up again, and of course please give me a subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, before that, Happy New Year, and I pray that we all have a great new year ahead of us, and I'll see you next year. Bye bye.